Hi guys, welcome. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome to I'm Destiny Calling Tarot, and we are going to be doing a read for the Aries. So Aries, this reading will cover the time frame of July 1st through July 15th, 2020. How are y'all doing? Are we just taking some time out to just breathe? Just breathe and clear our minds and just experience a few moments of peace and calmness throughout our days. Excuse me. All right, so Aries, this is going to be your reading, which is a general read here for the Aries Collective. So as far as messages go, if you're noticing things not resonating, don't try to force the messages. It simply means those particular ones weren't meant for you. And at the end of the day, that is more than okay, because we want to make sure everyone gets the messages that they're supposed to have. Dates as well. The dates here are general guidelines in the reading. So you might notice the energies start to come in to your experience on your journey a few days, weeks before and after these dates. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's take our deep breaths. Ready? When you're exhaling, just imagine all of the negative energies being released from your body, just floating away. Take another deep, deep breath. That's going to allow us to bring in all of the positive, yummy, juicy, good stuff. So how are we all doing now? Feeling a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more calm. Well, hopefully you'll feel a little bit inspired at the end of this reading. Excited to see what is in store for our Aries. Hope everyone is really working hard to stay balanced, right? Keep that balance of mind, body, soul. Here we go. Select the cards. So I'm going to invite the Spirit here today to assist with selecting your cards. Spirit, please provide messages for the Aries Collective. And this is going to be to cover the time frame of July 1st through July 15th, 2020. What messages, Spirit, did you want to have come forward for the Aries Collective? These are your cards. All right, let's have a look. Save these ones as always until the end. We'll set the tarot aside for just a moment and take a look at the oracle cards. All right, so, oh my goodness, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is the third reading I've done today, and this is the third reading where the immunity card has come up as the oracle, the overall energy here in the reading. So it is incredible how this is so telling that we are so much more alike than we are different. Wow, I just can't believe it. So Virgo, Aquarius, and now you guys, Aries, all have the immunity. And I feel this is such a great shift for humanity in general. I don't know if you've noticed a bit of the shift in energies and in power in between power and struggle in the last week. I do feel as though, yes, they've been heavy and difficult and challenging, but I do feel that there's a somewhat of a shift of, and a little bit more of a knowing that we're going to come out on the other side of that and be bigger, better, and stronger than ever. So that's a really great thing to shift into during this period. So this is the deck that I'm using for your oracle card. I don't feel like reading the entire thing, so it's probably not that important if I'm being called to just read a few different things here. So this is really all about you feeling like you've been in disagreements and arguments, and you very much feel misunderstood here. It says that it's important for you to stay grounded during this time. And what you're trying to prevent here is falling into old patterns of behaviors and reactions, okay? So it's all about having opportunity here to deal with your feelings. And a really, 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 really important message here for a lot of you is dealing with your feelings in a healthy manner. Remembering that you are not responsible for what others say, think, believe, or feel. And also the, how do I say this? Another really important message, this is not for everyone, but some people, it's all about understanding that you really don't have to fix or change anyone or anything. And at the end of the day, as long as you continually tell yourself that every person on this planet is responsible for their own behavior. And then for others, obviously the immunity card, if you're experiencing physical ailments, really just says that you're building a healthy response to negative people and negative experiences. So when these negative things come about, you're allowing them to kind of flow through you and just roll right off of you without that reaction of negativity. You're really just looking at experiencing the feeling and then letting it go and moving forward and staying as much as possible in a positive frame of mind. Oh, and it also says, just wanted to point this last thing out here in the book, it's as though people that are around you in your inner circle, especially, it could be coworkers, it could be your neighbors, but especially in your inner circle, people are going to notice your shift in energy. It says you become more accepting and open to letting others into your personal world. All right, like I said, that was the same overall energy here for the Virgo collective and the Aquarius collective, and now you guys. All right, moving on. Whew, it is hot in here today. Next card is a Law of Attraction card. Oh my gosh, I shuffled these cards. This is the exact same one that came up in my last read. These two cards, you can go back and look at the video. That was for Aquarius. Wow. This is the deck I'm using, the Law of Attraction cards. I think it's really important to cover the Law of Attraction information, and if you can see the bottom, it's Esther and Jerry Hicks, so Abraham Hicks on YouTube. If you want to research that, this is probably the information that came to me, which was my best spiritual teachings to date. So your card came up as worrying about illness can create more of that illness. This is all about the laws of the universe, guys, the law of attraction. What you think about, you're bringing about. It says when you give your attention to something, your potential for attracting whatever it is increased. The more vivid the details, the more likely you are to attract it into your experience. So, Any negative emotion you feel while observing something is your indication that you are negatively attracting. So really about focusing on only the things that we want. If we do not want illness, we are not going to focus on illness. That's the gist of the law of attraction here, working with these immunity energies. Let's have a quick look at the tarot. We have 1, 2, and 3. You have 3 major arcana cards. Pretty significant, I would say. We have Pentacles, 89 Pentacles. You have 2 Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and 9 of Pentacles. So the 89 here, it's, I don't know why the numbers have been so prominent lately. It's definitely a way Spirit is looking to communicate these messages through numbers and synchronicities. And so someone might find some spiritual meaning behind the number 89. It might have some significant synchronistic meaning in some way. So if that is not for you, we'll just move on to the next message. So the first card up is the 2 of Swords. Very much telling me that you have some form of a decision that needs to be made. It's time to face the truth, and you're making a really big decision. I do feel this decision is going to bring you towards something more positive, something more optimistic, something that is just better suited for your life, your lifestyle, your future direction as to where you're going against yourself. So it's really about you stepping up and living the best possible version of yourself. And I can say this pretty confidently because the next 2 cards here are major arcana cards. Okay, so we have the first one is the Moon. So this, sorry guys, it's just really hot. I'm gonna grab a drink of water in a minute. This one is about overcoming your fears, and so if you were that person who had this concern or continuous worry about catching illness, this should be a very clear indication here that you are protected in the sense that you're going to turn your energies around so that you are not only physically becoming immune by allowing yourself to be as stress-free and allow your physical body to fight off any infections, and just by releasing stress from the physical body, you're really allowing your immune system to naturally boost. If it's not physical, you're overcoming, it can definitely be emotional as well. A lot of negative emotional patterns, fears that you've recently had creep up in your life, and they're pretty predominant at this point. So you've had enough of that, right? And you're very much ready to move forward into the positive, into the good, into the happy, into the harmonious, into the peaceful, inspirational, and ambitious is really the key word here, I think, for you guys. So like I say, that's the first major arcana, right? The second major arcana is the World card. Pretty good combination, I would say, because this is going to be about your achievements. This is going to be, you're coming to a completion period, right? This is the last tarot card in the deck, which means it's completion. So you're completing a cycle of negativity. You're completing a cycle of worries. You're completing a cycle of being fearful. You are working through your fears. You are being courageous. You are going out into the world like you never have before. And you're really focused on fulfilling some dream for yourself. So you really have some, you have a reason here to celebrate, no question, because this is really, once you've made this decision, you have to make this decision for yourself, because the only person that can do that for you is you, and no one else really can do this for you in your life. So once you make that decision for yourself, you're going to step up and you're going to work with these energies that are coming your way. Don't miss the opportunity to work with these energies. They are phenomenal. 8 of Pentacles. This is, some of you are going to become apprentices. Some of you could be mastering some new skills here. You really want to start something on your own, but you don't have the skills set to go about what it is that you want to do. So you're just stepping up and going out and figuring out how to go about getting those skills. You have a lot of patience with yourself here. You have a lot of perseverance in your energies, so you're definitely not going to be giving up anytime soon. And what's really great about this as well is your areas of concentration are really strong. So that tells me that you can focus. You can focus only on what you want. 9 of Pentacles, and it's really important as well when you have the focus energy or the concentration energy here, that you're very cautious to focus only on the positive, because you're so strong right now in your manifestation abilities that you don't want to pull in negativity. 9 of Pentacles, this is where rewards start to come. This is where you're going to reap a really good harvest. Again, this is another completion card. So you're refining yourself. You're kind of like that diamond, and you're polishing yourself, and you're shining really, really bright, and you're really just, you're getting ready to go out into the world and shine your light so brightly, and you're really optimistic and excited, and nothing can stop you at this point. I'm just going to grab a quick drink of water here. All right, next card. It is Ace of Cups. So you might have some creativity creeping out of your pores. You might really be focusing on love. You might be focusing on love of self. You might be focusing on a love of a passion that you are allowing yourself to work on each day, which you're fine-tuning your skills and abilities in, or it can just be an overall passion that you're passionate about, and you want to become more creative with that, and you feel that this can bring a new project to light for you very soon. Yeah, so it's really a lot of it's a message for some of the more you give, the more you receive. Right? So really what you're putting out into the world, you receive 10 times that in your energies, especially when it's done from a genuine place of sincere and honest gratitude. Next card, Major Arcana, the Star card. So really great Major Arcana cards here. This is your luck. This is your hopes and your dreams and blessings coming into your life, and just a feeling of being renewed, right? it's a renewal feeling where, like, again, you're all polished up and you're shining bright and you're going out into the world and you're going to achieve your dreams and you're going to have such an incredible sense of happiness if you choose it. This is a choice. We all have choices to make. It's just a part of life. So if you choose this can be your reality. This is the energy that you have to work with coming forward. It's a choice. It's free will. If you choose this, you can definitely go very, very far. But if you don't feel that it's you're up for it, then that's okay too. You're not going to progress forward as quickly. Nine of Swords. Last card. So this is about, and this usually happens, and it's okay. This is about fears coming back, too much worrying, or negative beliefs creeping back into your head, right? So of course that's going to happen. You're a human being. That's normal. That's natural. It's testing you. It's that ego coming back and just changing your mindset into the negative thoughts. And it's up to you to recognize those so that you can catch them early enough to change that, right? It takes practice, but this is going to help you with that if you really are serious about having some form of happiness by doing what makes you happy, and any passion that you want to really turn into a success in some way in your life, right? So being able to do something that makes you happy and can provide service to others, can it really get better than that, right? So this information here, the Abraham Hicks information, that's really going to help you to learn how to catch the negative thoughts early and change your mindset and your thinking more so into possibilities. So instead of always experiencing the fear when it creeps in, instantly learning subconsciously to change your mindset into, okay, I have a fear that has arisen. I can recognize it now. And at this point, what I'm going to do, instead of focusing on that fear over and over, I'm going to start focusing on the possibilities that can come out of this situation. That's a really, 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 really big message. Okay, let's take a look at your gratitude card. Let's take another drink here, guys. Whew, it is like super hot. Okay. It says, in the end, maybe it is wiser to surrender before the miraculous scope of human generosity and to keep saying thank you forever and sincerely for as long as we have voices. This is a big message. Someone is going to be quite impacted by this. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. It's all about that last word. As long as we have voices. So hopefully that message gets out to the right person. If you feel that this information can be helpful to someone, please pass it along. It's a simple thing to do if you feel it can help brighten someone's day, right? That's what it's all about. I have another one, and then we'll get it into the inspirational message. So it says, I am flourishing, right? Just another confirmation here. And on the back it says, imagine your income expanding easily and effortlessly. Trust that all your material needs are being met by the universe. And once you line up into these energies, releasing the negativity and bringing in more of the positive mindset and the positive thinking and the positive habits, you're naturally going to flourish because you're going to find that the resources naturally come to you. It's almost like they fall in your lap with a little bit of effort maybe, but you're going to find things work out for you much easier. Like I say, if you need resources, the right people come into your life at the right time to help you. Last card is the inspirational message here. It says, With every moment that passes, you are leaving the current situation behind and moving closer to contentment and grace. It's really a reminder, if you ask me, that in any moment in time, any moment in time that we make a choice, we can leave the past in the past and we can move closer to contentment. It's really all up to us. It's in our control completely, and we need to step up and acknowledge that. That's a message really for all of humanity. All right, guys, that's the end of the read. So I wanted to make a quick announcement. There's a free personal read contest. So what's going to happen here is comment down below, but what I want you to do is I want you to place a comment. If you had an opportunity to ask me one question, what would it be? Put that question down below in the comments. Next video, I will take a few of those comments, a handful, and I'm going to pick some cards, and you might be the lucky one that gets their question answered. So that's number one, and that's just a bonus. And then, of course, by doing that, placing that comment down below, you're automatically entered into the free personal read contest. So you have until July 16th to do that. And I think that's it for me, guys. So I hope that you're continually filling your own cup. Make sure that it is overflowing, right? We want it to be overflowing, so not only do we have enough for ourselves, but we have some left over in the process to provide help to others in their time of need, right? That's what it's all about. That's what the oneness that I continually keep talking about really entails. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for visiting. If you want to help me out, don't forget to click on like and subscribe. I guess I will see you next time. Thank you so much again for joining me. Take care. Bye.